the market at the moment, what we're actually seeing. Bitcoin, which was up to 11,488, and I believe it was trading near $12,000 on some exchanges, then immediately thought, oh bugger, oh no, let's fall, and it knew it was coming. I thought it'd hit around $10,000. Once we push past that, people will be thinking, oh no, it's done it, and then retrace. Now, I know there's a lot of FUD, a lot of people are fearful, a lot bit scared about Bitcoin's crashing, it's crashing. Now, if this was equity markets, then yes, you know, a 20% retrace would be quite bad, but it's not actually that unknown. Normally with Bitcoin, you're thinking it's going to be a crash in the region of about a 30%, but we need to see. You know, we were only at 10,000 a couple of days ago, well, earlier today in fact, and we've gone up, we've tested it, couldn't hold it, and we've come back. We're now sitting about 3% down. It's not that much of a problem. Now, what is strange though is the effect it's had on the rest of the market. Everyone is just selling out. We've seen the market as high as up to about 330 billion today. It's now sat at 292. It was a little bit lower when I last looked. So it's very strange. It's strange to see a sea of red. It's almost like there's a fork on or something. Now, as far as today's market update, I just want to go through a couple of interesting points, really a couple of coins to maybe look out for. One of the things that I was looking at was Bitcoin Cash. When we started to see the Bitcoin rise, Bitcoin Cash fell off. But at this point, I wanted to see whether we would start to see another attempt at flipping, whether Chinese miners or people trying to manipulate the markets would start buying Bitcoin Cash. With the sell-off, but it never happened, and it's actually fallen 15%, so that plan out really. Cardano, which has seen an absolute monstrous rise over the last 7 days, you know, we've seen quite consistently doing 100%, has just fallen off a cliff in the last few days. So, you know, we saw highs 0.14, now sat at 0.08. So if you're looking for a bit of a high risk momentum play, you might want to have a look at that. Cardano is looking to be an Ethereum, has links with former creators of Ethereum, but absolute massive total supply, which kind of scares the bejesus out of me. Power Ledger, another one that's had an absolute fantastic rise. For me, I wouldn't want to be in it. I think we could potentially see levels back down here again. I know a lot of people are going to be saying, well, it's got loads of news, they don't have a product, so that's what puts me off. Now, obviously this isn't financial advice, but just a couple of coins I think are worthwhile looking at. Lisk was testing $10, or it wasn't testing, it was over $10. Retraced because people are expecting a rebrand. Everyone's comparing it to Neo with their rebrand. They was kind of delayed with the launch of the platform back to February, so this will be quite interesting. I'm not 100% sure it's right to invest now, but if we come down to $5.50 sort of range, if we lose a little bit more over the next few days, I think Lisk could be very interesting for a play for the next couple of months, up till February when the platform launches. Could see a nice easy bag there. Metaverse took an absolute hit. Now this little dip here that we've seen today, I wouldn't worry too much about. I think that's an error. Someone did a really low dump on hit BTC, but it's trading it within normal levels now, so it's 269. I was looking at this earlier in the month, and it was about $3. I sold about 310.